This is Jeff Flair, part 76 of Jeff Flair's One Man's Opinions, Pro Wrestling Part 2. I ran out of room on that last tape, so sorry about that, folks. Hold on a minute, will you? You know what time it is. Time for your boy to finish off this Crown Royal and pink lemonade. I'll be ashamed of myself. Whatever. Anyway, we continue where I left off by Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think Austin had one of the greatest gimmicks in the history of the business. 3 things he did. Be himself, go out there and work hard, and just show up to work every day. Whether he was hurting, whether he wasn't hurting, whether he was sick, just showing up in every town and just really putting on one hell of an act. And it worked for him. He became the #1 man in the wrestling business. And I'm very proud of Steve, because I saw Steve when he first came up. He was trained by Chris Adams. Like I said in the first part, Chris Adams came to the Rainbow Barn Grill. I talked to him very briefly. A very quiet guy, didn't say much, but he did say he was very, very proud of Steve and wished him great success. Unfortunately, Chris Adams was killed and lost his life. So my condolences go out to the family of Chris Adams as well. Doug Gilbert. Got to put him in this. I've always liked Doug. Always been crazy about his brother, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, because every time I hear Donna Summers' Hot Stuff, I think about Eddie Gilbert coming down the aisle like this and doing this right here. And Doug Gilbert, I got a lot of love and respect for him. Doug, I put up a video of a shoot interview that you did, you along with Wildfire Tommy Rich, and man, that's still one of the best shoot interviews I ever seen you guys do live on the air. Got a lot of love and respect for all you guys in the business. I do, man. Really, I do. Rey Mysterio, I hope Mysterio, they say Mysterio's going to retire. I hope he doesn't. I've always liked Rey Mysterio. I've always liked Conan. I've always liked Kurt Angle. Jake the Snake Roberts, DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, Scott Hall. I hope you guys get Scott Hall together. Love Scott Hall. Got a lot of love and respect for Scott Hall. X-Pac used to come to the Rainbow Barn Grill. He's following me on Twitter. I know him very well. He's a good guy. Let all you guys know, Lemmy from Motorhead's a really, really good friend of mine. And he likes you guys, too. He wasn't really into the wrestling business until he started working with Triple H and doing some stuff with Triple H. And he said, Jeff, he goes, Jeff, HHH, what does that mean? You don't know? You work with the man that don't know? He goes, no, I don't know. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. He goes, what? Who? Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Triple H, the man didn't even know your name. But Lemmy's a good guy, and if you talk to Lemmy and ask him about Jefferson Flair, he's going to tell you that Jeff was a stand-up guy at the Rainbow Barn Grill, took care of everybody. But closing this video here, I'm going to say this. Vince McMahon, I've been following your family way back when your dad was in charge. Got a lot of love and respect for you. Bottom line here is that, excuse me, my phone is ringing. Let me find out who this is. Hold on, folks. Oh. Hold on. Sorry about that. Anyway, Vince McMahon got a lot of love and respect for you. In your eyes, you're probably saying, oh, this is a 58-year-old guy, a little too old to be in the business. Because you're going to say, I know what you're going to say, if we let him in, there's going to be a lot of 58, 60-year-old guys that think they get in this ring. And I know you can't have that. So the bottom line here is, excuse me, I'm just going to put it out there. You know, if it's a possibility, I'm all for it. But I'm going to say this to you. Bob Holly, I saw Bob Holly educate one of the kids on Tough Enough a few years ago. This business is not a game, it's not a joke. See, the new breed of quote-unquote wrestlers coming in now don't understand the old kafabi. They don't understand the old school of the business. It's a business, and you can't take it lightly because everybody's in there, number one, to make money. Everybody's in there, number two, because they like doing what they do, and number three, everybody wants to get in there and protect each other but put on the good show as well. And I'm all for that. But I don't blame Bob Holly for kicking that dude in the face and whooping his ass, because you can't go in here laughing and giggling like it's funny. Either you're going to go in there and let these people train you and Tough Enough, let them show you what's going on, or get the fuck out of the ring. You know, I mean, you got Triple H, you got Stone Cold, you got Booker T, you got all these guys that are taking their time to show you young guys and women how to do this, and people are laughing and goofing. You can't do that. Now, see, that would be perfect for me to come in to Tough Enough and get in there and work, because ain't nobody more old school than I am. And then they're going to look at you all and say, you're going to let a 58-year-old man outwork you in this ring? Well, you ain't going to have a choice. See, my body has never had surgeries. I've never had any broken bones. In the wrestling business, my body's considered to be a virgin. So you see, all I need is 18 inches of daylight. And all I got to do is get in there and just go back and forth on them ropes. And when you see me, you're going to say, he knows what he's doing. Remember, I got trained in 1988 for 10 months by a couple of guys that were in the business that were college wrestlers to show me how to do this thing. But like I said, whether I get a chance or whether I don't, I just want to let everybody know in the wrestling business that I love you guys. You guys, I consider you guys family. And I hope everything works out for Jake the Snake Roberts and Scott Hall. You got DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, looking over you. And Diamond Dallas Page, I'm very, very good friends also with Spooky Dan Walker. So Spooky Dan's a good friend of mine. I haven't talked to him in a minute on Facebook, but he's a good guy. I've always been crazy about Dan. Dan's good people. So in closing, again, thanks you guys for watching this video. I'm Jefferson Flair, and I'm real people. Like you said, when you look at my videos, me talking about shooting somebody and beating somebody's ass, let me tell you something. I'm just real people. I'm not going to let nobody disrespect me. I'm not going to let anybody run me into the ground. I'm not going to let anybody hurt any of my family on Twitter or Facebook. I'm just real people, guys. Just real people. I like to have a drink. I like to smoke my pipe, smoke my cigars. But I'm all very, very serious about the world of professional wrestling. It takes a certain individual, a special individual, to get in that ring and do what they do. I got a lot of love and respect for all you guys. I've been watching this business since 1960, so I've seen everybody work. And so, again, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you guys like it. And know that I got a lot of love, a lot of respect for all you guys in the business. You guys are the hardest working men in show business. This is Jeff Flair, part 76, part 2 of Jeff Flair's Women's Opinions Pro Wrestling.